there, everybody. Welcome to TGWPIS FC episode 81. It's been a little while since we've been here. I'm going to go through all of that with you guys. And then we're going to talk about transfers. Because guess what? We're in January. We have moved the save along quite a bit. And as you guys can see, after the heroics of Pepe against Real Madrid, we've had a hell of a run. Pretty much beating everybody, even Manchester United. But just some solid games, hammering Lazio, Norwich, 2-1 versus Arsenal, 5-0 versus West Ham, 3-0 versus Leeds, Everton. I think we're a really good team last year. So it kind of gives you an idea of the form we're in. Really, really strong. It also gives us, let's talk about this too. We're our second in the league, apparently, behind Chelsea, who have only lost once all year. But let me do the math real quick. 5 points behind Chelsea. That's not too bad. And we've already played them once. There's a chance to play them again. We've also drawn our first knockout round opponent, which is Atletico Madrid. So we've already beaten one of the Madrids. Maybe we can do the other? Who knows? If we get knocked out, I'm okay because we've done all right. We've done what we needed to. And this is the reason why I brought you guys back today. We had Birmingham in the FA Cup. Well, you might notice we got kicked out of by the Caballero Cup by them. So it's revenge time. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to look to kick the crap out of them in this game. By the way, Manchester United, we are one of their 3 losses all year. And we drew against Tottenham. So good opposition that we've been playing up against. We have Wolves after the game today. But that's not the only reason why you guys are here. It's January, which means transfers have been happening. And let's go over them. First things first, let's talk about the one out. Philippe has left. He has gone to Bayern Leverkusen for £9.25 million. I wasn't playing him. He was getting injured almost all the time. I've been kind of stacked up on that right-hand side, so I decided to let him go. It made sense. He wasn't happy. Get his wages off the bill, and we just moved on from there. And then we brought these guys in. We'll start with the cheapest one. Kwame Akara is a Ghanaian defender at right wing back. He looks like he could have really good potential. He's got work rate, teamwork, determination, decent physicals, 18-year-old. Looks like he could do a job for us at right back. And we're just going to throw him in the reserves and let him develop. That's the plan. Right wing back, and also for the amount we paid, $250,000, it's nothing. It's perfect, the perfect kind of signing for us. Next, at $7.5 million, is this guy, Stephen Foose, who's a little bit older, 19-year-old American, capped at under 23. And this is a guy who I brought in who, once again, he plays at right back. He looks like he's physically strong, but he also looks like he could be trained to play as a defensive, as a central defender, or maybe as a defensive midfielder. He's got, the first touch, the heading, the marking, the passing, the tackling, the vision, the teamwork, the work rate. He's kind of got that mold about him. We may look to develop him, not use him as a right back. We'll use him as a right back, but use him also as a defensive midfielder. 6'1", good stamina, decent pace, balance. He could be a really good central defender or defensive midfielder. Next, for $6.75 million, is this guy Noah Robert, who is another 18-year-old Belgian with high potential, who I brought in on the left side and side of the attack and midfield slot to kind of, once again, develop. He's got good determination, flair. He's got a lot about him, but he's definitely a project. But he is naturally right-footed and an inside forward, so he looks like he could be somebody very good very soon. So that's what we're going to look to do, is kind of bring him along with our buddy here, Kwame. After this, I'm going to go to this guy, Jerio Pereiro, who is a Colombian midfielder, deep line playmaker. And for £2 million, this guy was a hell of a steal. 20 determination, 17 stamina, not the tallest, but he's quick, he's got some acceleration about him, he's naturally fit. He's got technique, tackling, passing, marking first touch, finishing. He is a solid player, and at 18 could really develop into a world beater. And once again, another guy we signed for a longer period of time. Look at maybe getting him developed a little bit more, getting him his English citizenship, and really kind of going. Because Keating, 24, 25. Bertels, I think, is 24, 25. I mean, we got these guys for a while, but it doesn't hurt to start looking at this guy maybe 2 years down the line in his 20s when the other guys are in the mid to late 20s. And then now, Camahilo. This is the steal of the transfer window. He is a Brazilian center forward / left winger. And let's just look at this. 27 million pounds for him. He's 6'2", pacey, great balance, stamina, anticipation, composure, ton of mental abilities that just are great. And then 16 first touch, 17 finishing, 15 dribbling, 11 long shots, 14 heading, 16 passing, and technique. He has solved our left wing / backup striker problem. He can play as a complete forward. He can play down the left-hand side. With Wright, well, we can't even see him right here. Let me go to reports, coach reports. He is considered he's at the same level as Nicholas Wright. And with Wright putting in okay performances in the Premier League, he's only at 6.92. This guy is going to definitely be there to help push him. Now, obviously in the Champions League, a different story for Wright. He stepped up for that. But we're going to see him in the game today because Wright is suspended for this one and won't be playing. Actually, let's compare the two with Camahilo and Wright. So Wright, better defensively, better mentally. But Camahilo has got the better technical, aerial, and attacking stats, especially because 6'2" on that left wing side. They are very, very familiar. Best role as an inside forward, an inverted winger. If we compare the attributes, Wright, once again, has the mentals on him. The physicals, when it comes to the attacking positions, Camahilo is well better. And then the physicals, they kind of split. But I'm excited to have him in the squad today. He is going to be playing. He has to. So it shows us out 97 million, in 74 million. Net transfer spend is good. We are making money. Finances, the balance is back down again, but that's because we just spent a lot of money. Hopefully with gate receipts and everything else, we should see some stuff come back in. I'm not too worried about it. I don't really see us spending any more money this winter. But then again, I've said that before and things have popped up. As for selling players, there's a few people we may look to move on. Antigua may go. Mitchell may go as well. Lee Thompson. We've got a lot of guys who could go. Ed Mannion's on the block, is under a bid from Ipswich. Abel Gomez is looking to get loaned out. So yeah, we've got some decisions we get to make here soon. But let's look at the team we're playing today. So, slightly rotated squad because we've got Wolves in a couple of days. But I still think a really strong squad. We've got Gearman has been complaining about wanting to get more football, so he comes in. But in the back we have Brody, who has now reached the same level as Gentile for star rating. So let's start getting him. And they've kind of split time pretty evenly, 15 stars to 12. But Brody in goal, Moreno, Lopez, Alex, and Carlos Alberto. Gearman, Philippe, you can figure the Alberto, Calmino, that's how we're going to say it, Calmino. You got kind of the Brazilian connection here on the left-hand side leading up. Jermaine and Philip, you got Fetz, Herrero, and then Pepe leading the line. The bench is Gentile, Antigua, Keating, Angel Rodain, who, by the way, 7 goals as a backup striker. Really nice. Also good to see Fitz at 9, almost getting into double digits too. It's good to see that Pepe isn't having to carry the load for us. Mikel, Bertels, and McFarlane. As for the people outside of this, Nicholas Wright has 5 into all competitions, which is not the knock. And This guy, Alexander Muscovir, has 3, which is kind of nice. I'm kind of excited to see him and see how he develops too, because he's doing pretty good. And he was one of the reasons why we were able to, why I was like, okay, let's just sell Philip. Younger, better, also can play across the entire front, not just the one spot. But I digress. Here's the team we're going to go with. Let's get our revenge on these guys. We'll give him 27. And we're going to warm up the teams. Now, it's all about revenge here. It's the most important thing because they knocked us out of the Caballero Cup. We're supposed to go far in that one. So, we never had this guy. I always thought we did. We must have been scouting him for a while. He looks okay. Howard, Tinsley, Warren. Warren's not one of ours either? Nope, he's always been there too. Strange. Anyways, here's their squad. Nothing too wrong there. Us here. Dressing room. I guess not dressing room. You've come into this one with good opponents. Let's just go. Kick off. Get right into it. Jump right in. Don't need for team talks. That's not how we do things here. We're just going to jump right in. They know what they need to do. We need to win. We need to dominate. We need to show these guys why we're number 1. As Carlos Alberto here on the throw-in. Gearman finds Camilo on his first shot on the ball here. Alberto back to Gearman. Camilo, can he find the pass? He finds a nice pass back to Philip Herrero. Philip Moreno's there. Is he going to take the shot on? He does. Hooray, Moreno. Good to see him back on the team. And with his first goal of the season, assisted by Philip. A great effort and a good team move there. They're pressed back. Philip finds the nice weighted through ball. Moreno just runs up on it and just sends it. Keeper gets a hand on it but can't keep it out. And we run to the away fans for our 1-0 lead. Erman on the ball here as it gets knocked around. Alex gets his final touch to it, but it doesn't go anywhere. Alex harassing the keeper a little bit. It sends it deep. Now he's got to run all the way back here, get in the defense, but Fetz is there. Cleans up Lopez. Highlight still going as this move isn't over yet. Wow, that was a ball. Camilo does get it though. Let's see if he starts. Does he want to take it forward? Nope. Well, he's got Herrero and everybody there. Looks like we're going to take it through the middle there. Nice switch of play out here to Fetz, who beats his man and just misses that shot. As we're going to still have more highlights. Highlight still goes as we recycle it back in. Alex gets it out to Morero. Out to Fetz. Is he going to get another shot at it? Nope. But Morero's going to get across, and Pepe's there, and he doesn't miss those. Pepe scores his 24th of the season. Great assist by Morero, who has now as a goal and an assist. As we'll watch this play as he gets tackled, Morero just gets on it and crosses it in. Pepe, unmarked. Just beautiful header. And the Array crowd goes crazy, and we are 2-0 up and 18 minutes in. And you got to love it. I'm going to drop some praise on these guys because they're playing well. They're playing great. 60% possession. Philip is on it. He gets dispossessed by Jules. Now Rhodes beats out Alex and beats Brody. Phil Rolls, his 5th of the season. As they strike one back here. And that's just sloppy play here by... Is it Alex that gets beat here? No, it's Lopez that gets beat. And then Brody never really gives himself a shot. Never gets big, but never gets down quick enough. And we've got a game on our hands. As Carlos Alberto heads that one down. Camilo out to Pepe. Back to Camilo. He cuts in. Can he find the shot? He finds the pass. And is that save? That is a save. As Fetz forces a save out here. Cross comes in. Lopez at the back corner. Milnar's there. Mayer. Archie's. Yeah, Archie. As 2-1 at halftime. Expecting to prove. I'm going to assertively tell them played well, but there's still room for improvement. They believe that. Okay. And then once again, our prototypical, let them know we have faith in them. Because we do. It's a good team. Our midfield's playing great. Moreno is playing out of his mind. Alberto getting a rare game is good. And Camilo not too crazy on his debut, but that's fine. He's his first game in a cup game against weaker opposition. It's just kind of good to get him out there. Fetz finds this one, heads it down. But John Jules gets it, and now we're off to the races again. We know this guy can shoot it, but Brody does good this time. And time keeps ticking away. Tick, 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 tick. Free kick for them. And they headed over. See, I'm always worried about taking Pepe off because I want to, because he gets used so much. But at the same time, he's our best player. Gearman comes off for Keating. Phillip can come off from Bertels. Just shore up that midfield. And I guess Herrero. Let's do this. Let's get we could bring him up there, move Herrero out to the right, and play him as an advanced forward. Now he likes to be on which side? That doesn't help. He prefers to be on the left of a two-man pairing. Play him as a complete forward, play him as an advanced forward, and then Herrero can be taken off for McFarlane, who's not a winger, he's an inside forward on support. Let's do that. Let's get funky with it. Fresh legs in the midfield. Move Camaro up a little bit. Get him involved. Carlos Alberto, safe header down to Brody. And we look to cycle up as Fetz gets on it. And he's got two men in front of him. He may take himself. Slides it through to Pepe, who gets it saved. Well, it's blocked. Now, plenty of guys here in the box. They go for Lopez at the back. Pepe gets it. Looks for the shot. Can't get it, but he gets Alberto. Now he's got Fetz out there in the overlap on the right-hand side. He does find him. Fetz find his ways in. Marrero, Bertels, back out to Fetz. And apparently Fetz is offside. He must have been a hair offside. Okay, that's more than a hair. That is blatantly offside. But we're still coming at these guys. Late days as Alberto, free kick, finds it. Minar has to make the diving save for it. And here we go. Fetz again. Corner. Comes in. Pepe goes for the header. Misses. Now they've got a chance to break as Canely is there. Nice strategic tackle. Good foul by, I think that's Bertels. But a good, nice, solid tackle from him. His time just keeps ticking, tick, 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 tick away. And there we go. We come back and we beat them. Good win, boys. Well done. Thank God. We really needed that win. Make it past the third round. Camilo makes his debut. Press conference. Send the assistant. We received some money. He is excellent, and he was. He basically contributed to both goals. And I think the draw is the next day, which, of course, will take forever to get to because this is the transfer window, and it's got to calculate all of the transfers. Let's see who we get next in the cup. Unless it was already drawn. Which could be the case. At which point, I'm just lying to you guys. We'll have to wait and see. If we got Wolves next. Probably going to have to play a little bit more of a rotated side against them. Wright will come back. Camaro will go back onto the bench, where he's going to basically stay. And be a great rotational option for us. And a late, like having somebody like that we can bring in late days, pace, attacking presence on that wing, or even in as a striker. As we're looking at, that guy gets really. Well, I can see why Manchester United would want them. Recall him from loan. I threatened to do it. He only made Birmingham. He only made 4 appearances. I guess. When's the next draw? Is it gonna tell us? Stages. 3rd round. 4th round. It'll be drawn today. Okay. Attend press conference. I'm delighted at the utmost confidence. At the utmost confidence, I am unconfident. There's definitely a case. Blah blah blah. Camilo is attacking midfield left. We need someone in that position, and we clear brought him in. Feel comfortable on the pitch. We work day and night to make this one go through. Blah, blah, blah. That's how I handle press conferences. Just yes, top answer. Enthusiastically say yes. We got a guy going on international duties. That's probably the African League, African Cup. That makes sense while he's going on. Okay. Do we have the draw? We do have the draw. Okay. West Brom. We'll just click through here till we find us. We are dodging some bullets. Is there any really big teams left in here? Oh, Liverpool for sure. And Leicester. We've got a pretty good record against Leicester. So, there we are. TGWPIS, Leicester, FA Cup. Let's look at the schedule here now. When do we want to come back? We have... Man, our January is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches in January. Now with that 8 matches in January. Chelsea, back to back. Didn't we already play them? Oh, that was probably just... Has to get updated. But we'll come back for either the Cup game or we'll come back for the first round of the Champions League. Because I don't think you guys want to see us kind of progress in the league a little more. We kind of know where we're at. Second place. Top half finish is very likely. They want us to be in the Euro Cup, which, let's be honest, we will be. Competitions. Now, did that update? Yeah. Yeah, so... Chelsea, actually, no, we'll come back from Chelsea. That's a big game. Yeah, so Chelsea at the end of January. And then back for the Atletico Madrid games. I think that's fair. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I've been James, you've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC, and we'll talk to you all later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.